Hello, my name is Alex from the Advent Label Applicator Company. This is going to be a demonstration video of the Advent 200, which is a plain paper labeler, generally used with hot melt adhesive. And we're going to demonstrate it with these wine bottles. These are straight-sided 750 milliliter wine bottles, and we're putting a paper label onto this. Now this is our test bottle. We've actually had this in the refrigerator for about 7 hours. And you can see it's a cold bottle. There's some condensation. And you can see the label holds up really well. Not only is it applied very nicely, but even where the glue is, there's slight puckering there, but the middle of the label looks really, really nice. And I think that's better than what you'll see from generally most plain paper labels that are being applied with an adhesive. And I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the machine. So the Advent 200 uses hot melt adhesive, so it has a glue tank in it that has molten glue in it. And we recommend that for plain paper labels because cold glue is very, very difficult to maintain. You have to empty out the machine, wash it out. With hot melt glue, you just turn off the heater, you're done for the day. And then when you're ready to go in the morning, you have a warm-up time of about 60 to 90 minutes. And then once it turns freely, it's ready to go. So in this case, we take our stack of labels, putting about a ½ inch stack. We already have our label guides. I kind of flub that. I'll just take off some of the top. But you just want a step pattern, and you can see that it's pulling the labels. Our guides, we're running through the center line of the machine, and you can just move them left and right. They're just simple thumb locks, as you can see there. And we've already set up our carriage. Our carriage can accommodate any type of round container from 1 inch to 12 inches in diameter. And we have a standard overhead pressure arm, which can be used for unfilled or light containers. Works perfectly fine with filled containers too. And when you're ready to go, you just turn on the machine, 2 hands, the operator inserts it, and you can see a single label goes on. So you can just leave it there or take it out. See, that label just goes on absolutely perfect. And with these bottles, you should be able to average about 20 to 30 containers a minute, depending on how quickly you can drop it in and pull it out. So you can see that goes on very, very nicely. We have a fully adjustable carriage, so if you have containers that are wider, you have this open carriage right here, and our rollers are fully adjustable. So if you have a recessed area, you can certainly accommodate that. And a good example of that would be a metal container that has ridges. And you can adjust the rollers to get them to clear those high points. So that's a very nice feature of the 200. And one of the standout features, let me grab the cold bottle right here. Is that we're putting a skip glue pattern on here automatically. So that allows this label to lay up very nicely and use minimum glue. You can see that label is attached very securely. I have to kind of rip it. And then you can see that's the leading edge of the label. And you can see it has to tear off, which is different. I remember some wine labels require that the label be able to be dissolved off, and that will not happen with hot melt glue. So that's something to be aware of. So you can see it goes on very, very securely. And I think for a bottle that's going to be put in water or ice or refrigerated, I think that's actually a really nice feature to have a label that's on there very securely. That's not going to dissolve off. Let me put that label away, and just to show you, once again, you insert, and a single label goes on. And you can see, even over the old label, goes on very, very accurately, within a 1/16 of an inch. It just lays up very, very nicely. Very tight, no bubbling. Looks fantastic. So those are the 3 wine bottles right there. The Advent 200 has a 2-year warranty, made here in Commerce, California. Maintenance is just keeping these rollers clean and keeping it nice and oiled, which we recommend once a week. So any questions, we can reach at 846-7716. Thank you.